I honestly think you ought to sit down calmly, take a stress pill, and think things over.
What is up, people? What is up? What is up? What is up? What up, McVice? Paul Johnstone? Ted, what up? What up, Accord? What's McVice bragging about? Being first? Let's see what's going on. Got nothing really planned out for the stream. Figured why not and just jump on and see what's going on. What up near base? I figured today would be open topic, see what's going on, and let you guys decide what I'd rant about today. Are you? 1 second, people. All right, I'm back. My bad. What up, Dre Midas? What up, Legendary? Figured I'd just do a little open panel, see what's going on. Nothing really planned out. Let's go ahead and see. We're gonna go ahead and give damn Hangouts a shot again. Get that to work. That way we don't have a time limit. Get this thing to work and work properly. Actually, I know it will because I'll just play it up on the screen. that way. That. Change the sound. This. There we go. Now you guys get to see exactly how all the magic works. There you go. And off. All right. Get these invites out. You guys want to jump on a panel? Let me know. And I'll add you to the list. Damn, Legendary, what's up with the lobster, man? I want some lobster. What up, Legendary? You hear me?
Can
There?
you hear me, bro?
Yeah. Damn, you loud as shit.
Oh, my bad.
Hey, no worries. No, there you go.
My sister's
What's up?
fucked up, yo.
You're all sorts of choppy. You hear me?
Wi-Fi right now.
Well, I have no idea what the hell you're
My
trying to say.
shit
You choppy
far
as
from
fuck right now.
busy.
Hey, Legendary.
Yeah, yeah.
No clue what you're saying. Everything is all choppy. Try backing out and coming back in. Okay, yeah, yeah, it's all choppy. I couldn't even hear what you were saying. But what's been going on? What's going on around everywhere? Kind of, not gonna say I was dying of flu or nothing, but I didn't feel too well. I've been sleeping a couple past days. Kind of hear little things here and there. That up there. Second. I know you've been here more than enough. You need a wrench. Oh no, did I really do that? Hang on one sec. I think I may have messed up my stream. Can you guys still hear me? Hang on one second. I may have screwed myself. Hang on. All right. All right, there we go. All right, can you guys hear me? Everything should be good now. All right. So I almost took out my own damn live stream by making a damn hangout. All right, I'll put the in fact, I'm gonna try something real quick since we're already on. See if this will work. I'm gonna send out the link in 1 second. small second. Did I do it again? Nope, I did not. I'm confused. Trying this new way of doing it. I don't know if it'll work. About to find out. Advice: there is zero topic. I decided just to go live just for the hell of it. Just for the hell of it. It better be. Oh, okay. Let's talk Sasquatch. How they're not real. Talk about how everyone's dying of this weird ass fucking this flu. How about that? Like I said, I'm just trying right now. I'm trying to see if I can get a good Google Hangout that'll work like I need it to. I gotta open a couple other files to do it. 1 second. Advice: how about whatever topic you want to talk about? What do you want to talk about? I don't think it does. Advice: Sasquatch does not exist. Hey, what's up, your sweet place? How you doing? Where is it? I can get this a hangout that still have control of. All right, let's see if I can get you guys in here. All right, Dre and Legendary, I sent those out just now. I think I'm supposed to. Oh, damn, hang on 1 second. No, hey, hang on. I don't know why the hell my computer's all fucked up. Hang on. Not letting me the hell. I hear it 1 sec. Alright. Alright, is that better?
She snatching bodies and shit. Yeah, now you everything, yo. It sound like you had a fucking stun gun going. That shit was like.
Hey, what I do on my personal time is what I do on my personal time.
Yeah, all right, Mr. Bundy. or if I got bodies in the basement. All right,
I don't know what you're talking about. I have no idea what you're talking about.
I hope not. Shit. What's up, man?
Shit, just chilling. Decided to go live, see what's going on. I think I finally got a hangout that I can use.
What you mean?
Like I was trying to figure out how I can have the live hangouts, but at the same time, like have what's called like controls.
Oh, where you can just like jack a motherfucker up if you got to.
Yeah, if I have to like boot you, then I can boot.
Right.
So
yeah,
here,
I mean, yeah.
There
I
we go.
always thought it was like that.
I always like there's like a couple kind of hangouts. There's like one you could just like just get it off, like like you
Right. I mean, I've heard people
Google
say it's
search
just
and
basic.
like see
Yeah,
how
yeah.
this one has the start broadcast.
Actually, I can't because I'm on my phone, so I
Oh,
can't
okay.
see all the goodies and shit.
Well, before I had OBS, I would go through Google Hangouts to get online. Well, that one way Dreads was talking about doing it, where you kind of like use this one, but you're not online, you're not live, so you still have all the
Right,
controls and
right.
everything. Oh.
Yeah, so I don't know nothing about that shit. Yeah,
Yeah, you have to do it a bunch of
well, other
times,
than,
figure it out.
well, no, well, yeah, that too. But it's just I don't really have the luxury to be able to get that off.
Well, gotta. Well, like I said, man, if
Well,
you
I
want to
mean,
use mine,
no, it's between it's right now. It's between the time. It's between time, and I got 2 6-year-olds that run around the house like raving lunatics. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit is crazy,
yeah, I see.
screaming and yelling and live in no mansion and shit. So they live, if you know what I mean.
Oh yeah, it's nonstop. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, they be getting it in.
No worries, no worries.
Uh, yeah, one day I might jump in.
Trying to see which one make this one work. Make it so it makes sense.
Yeah, I was just chilling. I just came up out of the basement. See, started playing chess. I seen you went live and shit or whatever. I was like, let me go see what's up.
Yeah, I'm just bullshitting. Fucking whatever topic, whatever happens.
I
I
heard you say I heard you say something about Sasquatch.
oh, because McVice is always in there talking shit. That he had
Motherfucker, Sasquatch is real, yo.
okay, maybe it used to be. I don't know about now though.
No, Sasquatch is real.
You seen him?
Nope.
What's up, Bunny? How you doing? How do you know
No,
Sasquatch is real?
I haven't seen him. I haven't seen him. Well, it's just like saying, how do you know anything is real that you haven't physically seen yourself? There's probably a million things that if you actually be
Nah,
honest with yourself that
I seen
you've never
everything.
seen. Yeah, right. I don't know whatever.
Seriously, whatever I say, everyone should just take as real or not real because I know.
Well, no, I mean, there's just some things that not saying not saying this is pertaining to Sasquatch or whatever, but just in general, you gotta kind of like do a little bit of investigation, weigh the options, the validity, does it make sense, is it possible, is it plausible, and then kind of if you can experiment on it, but
Yeah,
everything is not something that can be uh placed in that category where it's not it's not real or it's not true because you haven't physically seen it yourself.
yeah, that's actually very true. Uh, but you should be able to have like some kind of facts that back that up.
Oh yeah, 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 no doubt. That's kind of like that stuff that I was just saying. That's the kind of stuff that has to take place in order to ultimately lead you to that conclusion when you base a fact that has that type of evidence with it. Not saying that it's the only type of evidence, but when that type of evidence is present, that's how you determine its validity.
Yep,
You got to really check it out, scrutinize it.
yep. Hang on
That's all.
1 second.
But with that being said, Sasquatch is real.
No, I don't think so. I was thinking- like I like
I'm surprised you don't think so, because technically Sasquatch would be an ancient animal. It just happens to be one that still is able to get it popping.
maybe we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. Now that I said ancient animal, it's like, ooh, curious. What the hell? I knew you was over there stun gunning somebody. Who you fighting with, man?
What? I don't fight with nobody. What are you talking about?
I knew you was over there stun gunning somebody. Who you fighting with?
Wait, when I do that, is that what that does?
Nah, it was whenever you was having your problems with the audio or whatever. It sounded like you was stun gunning the fuck out of somebody and shit.
I told you.
Like
I told you why you got to be in my business.
Hey, look, man. If you want to be the motherfucking what's the dude from Silence of the Lambs and do the burger dance, it's all good, man. Go ahead and do the burger dance, bro. I ain't mad at you. For the fucking burger dance and shit. Talk about put the fucking lotion in the mouth.
I was just gonna say that.
It's the hose again.
I just saw it the other day too.
I got your dog, mister. I got your dog, mister. Yeah, that movie was funny as hell.
The worst,
my shit.
The worst part is you think it's funny. That was the funniest movie I've seen in a long time. It's not a comedy.
Nah, cause I know it ain't a comedy, but the dude was doing the burger dance, yo. He was funny. And the motherfucker was like, he was trying to get in it. Huh? What?
I had to talk to. I was talking to somebody. Go ahead, keep going.
Oh, nah, I don't even know what the fuck I was saying, man.
I keep forgetting that the Hangouts and the OBS have two different. So you get to be privy to all the shit that happens.
I'm about to try and get on my computer. All I know is you was stun gunning the fuck out of somebody. That's all I know.
I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about.
All right. Sean Bundy.
Not important. Why we gotta talk about it on air, man?
Well, the frontline Dahmer.
It's only against the law if you get it caught.
True that.
Wait,
Very true.
McVice is in here talking shit still. Hang on. Law enforcement is notifications for withholding paranormal accounts from this report. I have no idea what you're talking about, McVice. You got issues. Now, I told you guys, because Ted, well, for people who don't know, what was that? I consider his name is Ted. He may tell you his name isn't Ted, but he's lying. It's Ted. He has a Sasquatch too, and I told him, I keep telling him, hey, you know those Slim Jims? You need to go and give him a Slim Jim. That way he'll be friends with you.
You stupid.
Ted don't want to listen.
So yeah.
Seriously, I say, Ted, every time he talks about Sasquatch, give him a Slim Jim so he'll be your friend. And he keeps saying, I'm not going to give him a Slim Jim. I'm like, fine then. But shit, it's the fan. He isn't going to help you. That's his problem, okay? Hey, McVice, he has track meets with Sasquatch.
Oh god.
No, for so there's a video came out a little while ago.
I guess it would be safe to say that Bigfoot wins.
No, hey, I'm gonna tell you right now, Bigfoot runs like a little girl, like a little fucking girl. So you seen like a little while ago, there was a video came out of Bigfoot chasing down a car. I'm telling you right now, that Sasquatch looked like it ran like a girl. And I'm sorry, I know there are a lot of girls out there that are probably faster than me. And I don't mean, when I say run like a girl, I just don't mean all girls. It's just the saying, so calm the fuck down. But, like I said, McVice is crazy. McVice is convinced.
I'm going to try to switch over here.
Alright. So McVice is convinced that this is really happening. Wait, Ted. So now you're saying you saw one in your backyard? What's up, everything? How you doing? Thanks for stopping by. Origin, what's up? Like I said, everyone's just bullshitting. I really don't have any rants or topics to go on. I mean, I always got a good rant to go on, but we'll kind of see how it goes before I just let off on some dumb people. And I know I was supposed to also do all that shit on the Frontline Soldier one. I don't know. I was trying to figure out whether or not I wanted to go, go rogue on somebody. You know how I roll.
Oh boy.
I mean, it's like, all right. See, I brought it up. I wasn't even gonna do it, but
I'm about to go back to the basement.
but seriously though, all this bullshit going on about people sniping and porn bombing, like, whoever thinks
It
that
is
Dreads
bullshit. I'm
has something,
tired of it.
yeah, I understand that. But I gotta say this: anyone who thinks it was Dreads, and you're a dumb fuck. All right, that's all I got to say. We'll just say it with that. Because I've been talking about this shit for 2-3 weeks now, and I already said I've already been outing who the fuck it is. So if you think it's
All
him
right, wait.
still,
I got it. I need to be called up to speed because apparently it's an email going around.
okay. So check this out.
I'm here.
I'm gonna let everyone know exactly. I'm gonna lay it all out right now. Fuck the bullshit, no more. Because let's get one thing straight. One, I got more than enough proof to prove Dreads has had nothing to do with porn bombing, and anybody who believes he has a little bit, I want you to do me two things right now. One, I want you to unsub me. That's one. Two, I want you to go in your bathroom with a rope and hang your stupid self because you're dumb. Two, for 2 weeks now, I've been telling everybody it was Danny and fucking Tiffany who's been doing all this bullshit trying to get Dreads taken down and all that kind of crap for no fucking reason at all. Or actually, it's no reason, but the real reason is because Dreads wouldn't help Danny with his OBS. And when Dreads was during his live stream, like, like right now, uh, Ted's talking, everything's saying what's up, laughing, and you're sweet saying stuff. Where see how I addressed you guys? He's mad because Dreads wouldn't address him in the chat. So all this bullshit going on all stems from Dreads not helping Danny with his OBS and not addressing him when he says something in the chat. So if I don't say something to you guys in the chat, I apologize. Please don't start going all crazy like they did. But let's keep it real for a second. So this email that's been going around. So this is what happened. If you saw my live stream about a week ago, 2 weeks ago, Danny decided to come into my chat and I outed him. I told everybody exactly what was going on and how it was working because Danny and Tiffany are fucking idiots. So Danny made this. I'm telling you right now, he literally made like a fake One Stop for Gamers account and gossip woman or girl account, whatever Dred's wife was. And then, in other words, and then he took a screenshot of it. And that was his proof that Dreads and his wife have been porn bombing all these people. Now, for one, Dreads already said it and explained exactly how it works. The picture Danny is spreading around is a picture you can only have if you sign into that account. And I'm not sure who here remembers, but I went through all this. I literally talked about all this. I forget who it was, but I was talking about. Oh, it was I Spy, Candy. She was asking me about what was going on, and I was telling her if the shit was real, you wouldn't be seeing a screenshot of what the person who made the fucking hangout looks like. So all this is going on. Danny made that. It's very clear. For one, the avatar isn't even correct. You know what I'm saying? It's like not the same picture. You would see the same picture. Second of all, Tiffany, her stupid dumbass. Oh, fuck, I got so much to say about that dumb itch. She decided it'd be cool to hack Dred's chat. Now, I've been talking about that as well because my chat, what happens is it starts doing this weird flip out where it kind of looks like like my chat's gonna like just fall apart all of a sudden. It's like just starts blinking out and all this weird shit. Yeah, that's them trying to hack the chats, the live chats. Well, Tiffany's stupid ass on a live stream is bragging about her doing so. Then a few minutes later, Danny's talking about, I'm gonna learn to hack. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna like this is all on a live stream. Danny and Tiffany are the ones who are doing this stupid shit. So if you guys believe that Dreads is doing it, I already told you what to do. Unsub me and go hang your stupid ass, because I can give a shit less. But we all know who did it. It's Danny and Tiffany. When you want to talk about the other, just so you know, there are two groups. There are the regular trolls, that do that stupid shit, and then there's fucking dumbass Tiffany and Danny. Now, I'll end it with this: everything they've said, everything I know, is thanks to them stupid asses for saying it in their live stream. Now, Danny thought he was real smart, and he took that shit down. But the problem is, I already fucking recorded that shit, so I'm gonna be airing that shit really soon. But yeah, like I said, anyone who thinks so is a fucking idiot. Now, I didn't hear the whole Bro Sanchez rant or whatever the hell went on his shit. But if Bro Sanchez believes the fucking Dreads is doing that shit, then he's a fucking idiot too. And I don't care if he hears it, because he should know more than anybody. Because the last time all that shit went down, that the dumbass trolls and dumbass haters are gonna try to get that shit to happen. But hey, you don't want to believe it, you don't want to fucking believe it. Because I sent Bro Sanchez a email as well. I didn't send him all the information, but I let him know, hey, why the fuck are you assuming that Dreads did it? We all know exactly what's going on. These trolls are doing this stupid shit. He didn't email me back. He gave me a wrench the next day, so I'm assuming he saw it. But like I said, you think he did anything? Dreads did it, all this shit. You lost your fucking minds. You don't look at timelines. You don't look at reality. You don't do shit except for just listen to what the fucking sheep herder says. And with that being said, I think I'm done. And I say I think because I could always go off on any moment.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a wonderful thing. What really happened was, I guess, or Danny, I guess, ended up, or okay. So I'm not gonna go into this because I've said it before, and I don't want to say it like I'm talking. So Jamaican, who I've said, like I said, Jamaican likes to get his blood pressure up as high as possible, and I've warned Jamaican to stop doing this, where he's like trying to beef up the what's going on with all these trolls. And I don't think he's trying to like make it worse, but there's definitely a finesse to doing what I do when it comes to finding out stuff or calling people out. So, like I was saying, it's kind of like I told Jamaican calm down. Now, what I saw happening was Jamaican gets information. Problem is, he only gets bits and pieces. So when he gives certain things to certain people, it's not everything, and it's not the important stuff. So like I'll message Dreads if I see something that he needs to know. Jamaican was emailing Dread stuff. He could probably give a shit less. He don't care what the trolls are saying. Now there are important stuff in this story that Dreads need to know, but not everything. So I think when it came to that, him being pissed at Titan, I think it's all about just there's too much. And I've explained to Titan, calm down with the info. Not so much needs to be said, only the important stuff. And Jamaican, his blood pressure, you guys have all seen him. His blood pressure gets way too high to distinguish what needs to be said and not need to be said. So, like I said, I think Dreads is 100% and okay with how he's acting and what he said. And even if Bro Sanchez doesn't think he had anything to do with it, entertaining it is more than enough to be just ridiculous. Fucking ridiculous. So, you all caught up, Dreads? Or Dre?
I mean, yeah, I knew a little bit of it, I guess, but I didn't know about all the hacking and shit that they're
Yeah, apparently. Well, Tiffany and Danny, they've been doing this shit for like months. Months now. When that shit happened on Dreads a while ago with him and Danny, that was like after I had already found all
I
that
mean,
crap.
I heard a couple, like, a couple instances here and there or whatever, but I didn't know it was like that.
Yeah, they've been going around doing that shit for a hot one, and a lot of people have been going, "Is it Dreads? Is it not?" Like, fucking what? Stop with that shit. First of all, I don't think it should even be a discussion anymore because what, a week ago, 2 weeks ago, I outed both those two fucking tweakers.
I don't know, and I've been having some issues with my with my shit lately. All I'm gonna say, I think I mentioned something to you about it.
Yeah, Yeah, first of all, and I said this
And
to everyone I've talked to and hang out and stuff. If you have ever gotten anything from Danny and Tiffany on your computer, delete that shit. I'm not saying everything they did was to fucking hack anybody, but the potential is there. Why risk it? That's just me. But they've screwed over, and now here's the funny part of the whole thing. I found a group of fucking flat earthers that just don't feel loved. Like they have live streams and they're just talk shit about people that have called them out. It's the funniest shit in the world.
what?
Oh yeah.
Um, wait,
Oh man. Okay. So I'm gonna let everyone know now. I don't know how it happens, and I'm not gonna say I don't like it. I love it, but I am previewing everything fucked up that happens on Flat Earth. Like I don't know how I end up in the middle of it all, but I'm there. I know it. I see it all. I hear it all. There's literally probably, I'd say 20 of them who have, for whatever reason, felt not listened to or
like Outcast or something.
yes,
And there's like oh wow.
and they just have live streams every night, just bitter. I was just talking shit. Bitter.
About what?
Just like shit they think. Like, no, they're shields. Those are the real shit. Oh, it's the funniest shit in the world. Funniest shit. And like I said, I only know like maybe 2 or 3 of them. There's a couple of them that like I guess have been here a long time, just came back and they're like all bitter. But I call them the bitter flat earthers or rejects. But it's just ridiculous. I think anybody who goes online and is upset because you think you did something and someone doesn't say your name, you're a joke. You're a fucking joke. The biggest thing I got a problem with Danny is that motherfucker on the live stream literally said, if it wasn't for me, Titan, Sean G, and Cat Eyes would not even be live streaming. What the fuck?
What?
I told him, I said, Danny, have you lost your fucking mind? Titan's been talking about going
I
live.
was gonna say Jamaican Titan been talking about going live since I met him.
Before I even got here, when I first got here, he was talking about it. It was just about him getting on a computer. Me, I was talking about going live when basically when I went flat Earth and I realized that like I couldn't always say what I wanted to say because it wasn't my live stream.
Oh my god.
And then Cat Eyes, everybody's been telling her to go live until she did. So I was like, damn, Daddy, you really like, you really think you are somebody? Then he comes out and says, I deleted my Danny Rashado account just to prove I didn't give a fuck about subs. And I went, motherfucker, he was like, I was getting like 200, 300 views. That motherfucker hasn't got 200, 300 views on any of his channels put together. So it's like, I call them the bitter flat earthers. And like I said, I don't have any problem.
I guess I should be bitter then. What the fuck?
That's what okay. And like I said,
views.
regardless of anybody, I'm gonna say I'm gonna tell you the truth. And when I tell people this shit, I have everything to back it up. Everything. So like I said, anybody who has questions, ask me. But if you come at me with some stupid fuck shit, like dumb shit like Dreads is porn, dumb motherfuckers. 2 weeks ago, I told you all. No, it's Danny and Tiffany.
This is in an email.
No. This is me on a live stream. I have my live stream.
No. I'm saying this is the email that went out that said.
Yes, it was Danny trying to get everyone to go against Dreads. The problem is he maybe know how to hack now, but he's still a fucking idiot, so he can't figure that shit out. And put it this way, Dreads has like, he has like computer knowledge. So when he sees how it works and all that shit, he can figure it out, right? I'm a fucking idiot. I don't know shit. The second Danny sent me that fucking bullshit hangout, I went, Danny, that's clearly a fake one. First of all, this is wrong. This is wrong. When you look at a fucking hangout, you don't see that unless you are the one who made the fucking hangout. I said that 2 weeks ago. So that's why I said, at this point, if anybody is still doubting him, still doubting the fact that Dreads had nothing to do with it, then I told you. 1, unsub me. 2, go fucking hang yourself because I don't give a fuck. That's all there is to it. And it's just aggravating because I know Dreads went on yesterday, and he has to deal with this crap. Sick of shit, dealing with that crap, and I've already outed who did it. So Bro Sanchez, anybody shouldn't even be talking. They should be dead under the water already. We should, if anyone, said their names, not Dreads. Speaking of, what's up, sir? What's up, Dreads? How you doing, sir? I'll send the invite out. I don't know if you want to add to it or anything. Like I said, I'm just having an open panel, and I had to just get that out because it's just ridiculous. I shouldn't have to. It should have never even got to Dreads because, like I said, it shouldn't have. Why would it have gotten there if I'd already fucking outed who did it? I mean, that's real. That's like, how does that work? All right, yeah, I sent it to the one stop. And I also said that a long time ago. Anybody sending invites out to like groups with their hangouts, you're asking for it. Anybody who's just, if like by now, if you're gonna have someone on your panel, 9 times out of 10, you usually have a personal message with this person. And guess what that means? That personal message becomes your safety net.
Am I in this motherfucker?
Yeah, what's up, sir?
Oh, good, family. What's happening?
Just chilling, getting my little rant on. Now, and before I just want to show everyone how easy that worked. I sent an invite out to One Stop for Gamers. I have a personal message with him, so I don't have to worry about it. Everyone's sending all these hangouts to groups. You're asking for it. And with that said,
these folks retarded, man.
Yeah, and I think you popped in on the one I had with. Hang on 1 second. I gotta get that sweater. I started sweating, getting all ranting and shit.
Don't start stun gunning nobody again.
and I want to say, Dreads, I believe you got me sick because I'm starting to feel sick now, and I think you passed it through the hangouts.
Oh, I'm still recovering myself.
Yeah, you got the E flu. How that work?
Yeah, I was just going off because, like I said, man, that the evidence, the facts, all that shit's right there. It's clear as I can tell that you had nothing to do with all that shit. Yet you having to explain it to me is ridiculous, complete ridiculous.
I'm still tripping off the fucking email.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. It put me in a but it actually put me in a good place. You feel me? It let me know a lot of these people out here ain't nothing but phonies, man. Like, it's a lot of fuck niggas. Excuse my French, but there's a lot of phonies out here, and I'm not gonna be messed. You're not gonna catch me messing with them. And I'm being real, man. Like I said, I ain't got nothing against nobody. But for me to be like hearing people even mention my name like that, let me know the truth about some individuals. They put out an illusion like, I ain't really trying to say nothing, but he gotta explain this, or he need to come out, and I'm like, yeah, all right, I'll explain it, all right.
Yeah, nope.
You feel me? But it's all good though.
That's bullshit right there. Because I put it this way, how many channels have been porn bombed by my clone, and no one's coming at. Why isn't anyone coming at me like, did Sean do it? No one does that shit. Why? Because everyone already knows. So why the fuck are they doing that stupid shit? This is ridiculous. Especially when there are people out there like myself who are going, hey, it's not him, it's this person. I'm telling exactly who it is. And they keep telling me not to say their names, but I know it's them. I know for a fact because I have all the proof in the world. So, like and I'm pretty sure you feel the same way, Dreads. If you feel
Yeah.
that he had anything to do with this porn bombing shit, then just unsub and get the fuck away, cause no time for that shit.
I agree. And you know what's crazier is that I didn't even know that porn bombing even exists until I found this community. And when I say people got a mind like a goldfish, they do.
Oh yeah.
Because porn bombing was going on before I even started my You've Been Exposed channel. I was one of the first ones to find a way around it. And the first thing I did was I shared that knowledge with the whole entire community.
Yeah, man.
I told people how to stop the porn bombing.
Yeah.
When they tried to get me, I didn't even know it exists. So why is they acting like porn bombing just started after I showed up?
Yeah, that's
Because my name is getting thrown around like I'm responsible for what's been going on before I even joined this community.
yeah, especially when it took 2 minutes to realize that like for instance, me and Titan, our channels were being cloned. It's like the second that shit happened, everyone should already known. Okay, well, why the fuck would people we know that we know don't do that?
Somebody cloned your channel?
Oh yeah. Oh man. So there's
Wait.
you didn't okay. So right now, hang on, no. So right now, there is a Sean G account that looks exactly like mine, except for the fact they can't clone your material, your content. So if you go onto this Sean G's account, you'll see 0 videos. There's one for Jamaican Titan. There's one for Dreads on his One Stop for Gamers account, and those three clones have been going around for months now. Cat Eyes.
I knew they could clone your.
So Cat Eyes.
Picture and all that, but I ain't.
Well, yeah, the picture, and then they make an account. So Cat Eyes, she's been porn bombed twice by the Sean G clone. Do you think I've had to answer one time to her if I did it or not? No, she knows I didn't fucking do it.
I just didn't realize that when they actually create the account, it creates like a page, I guess.
Yep. So if you go on there, that's why for a long time I was saying check the content, because anybody can make a name and an account that looks exactly like anybody's. But if you go on there, they can't clone your content. That's simple. So if you go to like Dreads One Stop for Game, you'll see stuff like videos and uploads. But if you go to the clone, all you see is nothing. You may see a video from that day, but you can't clone all their material. It's simple. It's real simple. You don't have to, when it comes to giving wrenches, all you got to do, if you have a channel and you're giving wrenches out, go to their channel. You'll see right away if it's a clone or if somebody who has content. And there are people that don't have content. I get that. But you kind of feel out who those are.
Kind of tell.
Yeah, you see them in the chats a lot. You hear how they talk. You kind of get a cadence to who they are. So they don't have to have content. But I mean, shit. If Dreads wants to come on my panel, and I go to his channel to check him, I'm gonna see stuff. Yeah, exactly. If I went on there, it'd been like, it would have been like when he was in there just now. I said it was a Propaganda Untold. If I went on there, there'd have been 0 uploads. If it was the clone, I know right away. Don't invite that person. Something's gonna happen. Simple. Like I said, they're people who listen to the sheep herder.
And then you know what's crazy? Then this dude is mad because he claimed that I didn't show him how to do the open broadcaster, but yet I got a damn near an hour tutorial on how to do it. Why would I have to sit down and hold your fucking hand, nigga? Go watch the video.
Oh shit!
This is
yeah, OBS. OBS has literally 35 tutorials on OBS. Everything
already out.
Oh, yep.
Yeah.
Been out for years.
That dude is handicapped, man. I'm talking about mentally unstable. That dude is handicapped. And motherfucker don't know who the person is that's doing all this crazy shit. I'm with you, Sean, man. They need to jump off a fucking cliff, man.
No time for them. I don't give a fuck. And that goes for anybody. I don't care if you have 100,000 subs. If you feel that way, I have 0 fucking time for you. That's all there is to it.
Yeah, I can't believe it. Like, but like I said, I'm good, man. Man, I'm not fucking with them folks. They can keep on putting my name in their mouth. They can do what they got. I'm done with it.
It's just that's on them. Fuck it.
You know, I really want to entertain. I really shouldn't have to entertain no stupidity anyway.
Nope.
And like I said, it's so much I gotta do. You know what I'm saying? As far as trying to get this truth out there and move forward with this information. I can't entertain this shit, man. It's time consuming and it just give me a fucking headache.
Yeah.
I'm still fighting the goddamn it's like flu that I had. I'm feeling a lot better now though, but I'm not 100% still, man.
That's even worse.
This shit was a dude.
Stress, and aggravation. It makes it even worse. That don't help you heal at all.
Man, fuck this shit.
Yeah.
Man.
So like I said, and I'll tell everybody from now on.
I'm glad I'll be missing all this shit.
If you question it, go back in my live streams. There's a live stream that says Danny stops by to stalk me. Explains everything. I out that whole situation, and if you, like I said, even then, if
I seen some of that. I talked to you about.
I'm telling
Don't he got a woman?
Tiffany, they're both crazy as shit. Dreads, I'm telling you right now.
Man,
she's
what
already.
What kind of woman marries a man that spent all this time on the internet stalking other men?
Hey,
unless she bout that booty gone life too.
They both got issues. They both are certifiable. I'm telling you right now. And like I said, I told him, I said, you guys have issues because everything I know, their dumbasses said on their own live stream. Everything. And then they decided, oh, maybe we fucked up. Let's delete that live stream. Well, what? You don't think I'm gonna record that shit? you don't think I'm gonna have that shit in my files up and ready to go? I'm not stupid.
So I'm saying, let me find out a motherfucker hacking me. I'm taking a road trip.
Why they ain't going after journalism and deep inside the rabbit hole or Eric Dubay? Why they not going after him or them?
Because Dreads, you didn't say hi to them. You wouldn't be their friends.
Well, they didn't say hi to them either. They don't talk to nobody.
The worst part of it is it all is because you wouldn't be their best friends. That's it.
I'm not gonna be friends with those psychopathic duo.
Yeah, they got it. And then, like I said, then it's them, and then they got there's a whole side of rejects too. It's amazing what you find out. Like people,
everybody that used to be their friends, everybody say the same thing about them. They fucking psychotic, man. People was warning me about them when I first ever even spoke to Tiffany. That's his dress there. Yep. I gave them the benefit of the fact that they're doing the same stalkerish shit to me.
Yeah.
They keep it up. They find themselves. Danny, I don't know. I think Danny might like prison. He might like giving up. I don't know. He can't wait to go back. You know, that shit scares the shit out of me.
Yeah, he got some definite issues. And the worst part is, I think he just listens to Tiffany. That's the funny part. And I've invited him onto my shit before to explain himself. Because remember when he went on, he was like, I got proof. But then his whole thing was, Dreads, he wouldn't let me talk. And I'm thinking the whole time, you have your own live stream. How come you haven't, said anything or proven yourself? So, like I said, I gave him the opportunity on my live stream to prove what he had to fucking say, and everything he said was, "Man, you sound crazy right now. Like you sound like a lunatic." Because he sent me that message shit, and I said right off the bat, it's like, Danny, I'm not a computer wizard or nothing, but I'm not stupid. I can tell what you just sent me is fake as it fucking gets. You have to have been You have to be the one logged on to be showing me what you have right now. So I'm like,
is that the thing where it was blue?
Exactly.
Hey, it's so dumb. Yeah. The nigga was
wrong. The picture wasn't right. When I go on my Hangouts and I'm talking to Dreads, I see what you guys see right now. That one stop for gamer sign. I don't see the new picture he put on with Propaganda Untold. That's what they're not realizing. You have to it has to match, and it didn't match at all. at all. It was like, and I'm stupid when it comes to computers. I just figured out how to get my OBS to work half-ass, and I called that shit out.
From the person's point of view or who's logged in the damn account.
Dreads,
I was like,
I'm gonna tell you right now. When I read that, when I read
blue
it,
means you typing.
yep. And when I read that, the first thing in my brain went, I've never heard Dreads talk like that in a day of my fucking life.
Everybody know how I talk. They do it. It's pathetic.
It sounded like, hey, we got to make it sound like it, like Dreads and his wife talking. Now think about it. Tiffany and Danny, they talk like that. Remember when they used to do that shit in the chats? I love you, baby. I love you too.
My wife was in the background like, nigga, we don't even talk like that. What the fuck? And then bruh, then on top of that, me and my wife, we've been together for more than 17 years, right?
Oh.
Why the fuck do I have to put her a message in the same, we live in the same house, but we're talking on Google Hangout chat to each other in the same house.
And then why would you screenshot it and then send it to somebody? Why wouldn't you just
I screenshot it and I sucked it to somebody else.
Yeah, why wouldn't you just add them to your add them to the messages or the group?
They could have been typing with us. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a joke. And I said it, like I said, people, I outed all this. This whole situation has been already outed onto them, and I've proven it was them in that live stream. And yes, it is FE Disciple. He's a cocksucker too. He's part of their little group of rejects who feel no one likes them or some shit. Yes. Yep, you heard it right. You heard it right. Flat Earth Disciple. Flat Earth Disciple is part of it.
We got a light skinned brother or something. He wear the ball cap all the time. Is that who that is?
Yep, the one that
Disciple that live in Orlando.
Now I'm gonna tell you now. I think I know why he's involved. Dreads, remember when before you moved, he was like, "Hey, Dreads, we got to meet up, get some lunch and shit." And then you moved to Georgia, and he was like, "Oh, huh?" He's bitter because you didn't meet up with him. It's like this fuckboy shit. Come the fuck on.
This dude's infatuated with me or something. Look, to all you fellas out there that's stalking me, I am a happily married man. I am straight as a motherfucking arrow. Send a nigga Valentine's Day roses and chocolates and want to have brunch with me and all. I'm not with it. All right? I'm not with it. Neither is my wife.
It's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous because when I sit here and I think about it and I go, like I said, everybody, you guys can do all this on your own. You guys, all you gotta do is go Flat Earth in the search engine and hit live on the filter. These people are always on just outing themselves.
That's just crazy. I'm like, man, I feel like, damn. I gotta come around the plantation more often. Like, what the?
Dude, hey, yo, Dre, I went to your old neighborhood and nobody say they know you.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Bro, I don't know what the fuck.
Wait. Did you?
What? First of all, why would I tell you where I'm from? Or well, I'll tell you where I'm from, but where actually my address or where I live, unless I'm inviting you to my house, it's different. But why would I tell you this, right? But number two, he was like, man, I was showing everybody your picture and all this. And I'm like, wait a minute. First of all, why is you going around and showing a whole bunch of motherfuckers with a photo of another?
Doing this?
I mean, your back pocket, nigga, your wallet.
Wait, hold on.
Number two, where I'm from real gutter nigga. You show a picture of me, he lucky he made it out of there. They ain't gonna tell you if they know me or not. Real niggas don't be telling niggas like, yeah, I know him, what's up? Nah, real niggas gonna be like, they gonna know, look right at the photo, know exactly who I am. You know what they gonna say? Oh, no, bro, I don't know. You know, that's how we get it in Miami. Where I look at a photo and be like, oh, no, I don't know him. What's up? Oh no, I don't know him. That's how we get down. You feel me? So when he was like showing my picture, I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Cause I wouldn't do no shit like that. Like what the fuck? What the fuck? I'm carrying a photo of a nigga in my pocket.
Well, even better than
Who's
that.
showing your picture?
Hang on. Even better than that. Who cares, Dreads? What obligation? What obligation do you have to tell anybody where the fuck you live at all? Like, if you said I live in
Yo,
Canada, what does it
y'all
matter
niggas,
if I live in
y'all
Canada
gotta
or
slow
not?
down. Y'all gotta slow down for a second. Who's showing the picture?
That nigga got a dread on his pillow right now.
He's
I'm
talking
still
about.
trying to figure out who's showing the picture.
He's talking about, Dreads. One day you're gonna be my best friend, and we're gonna live happily ever after together.
Bruh,
you don't know it yet, but it's gonna happen.
I like it, and I won't.
Oh my God.
Oh shit, this shit got creepy though. I ain't gonna lie, dog.
Yo, who
No, hey, fuck that.
was showing your picture?
Flat Earth Disciple.
Oh wow! Come on. At least I know what the hell's going on now because I was lost. I'm like, yo, people talking about they got wallet sizes and 8x10s. You know what the hell's going on?
Don't get it twisted. He got one blowed up the size. He probably got the size of a whole wall.
Yeah, he got that's crazy.
Hey,
Like the NFL
Wait,
doing.
what's that?
What
What's that Eminem
what you call
song? Stan.
And it's like body
Wow.
bag.
It's like that. Yeah, just like the Eminem song. That Stan. There you go.
You got candles and shit, man.
Showing pictures of you? Like what kind of shit is that?
Nigga got some shit going. He got this big ass portrait of me. A shrine.
They see that fucker have a tattoo. Like what the fuck?
It's burning and shit. Offerings. Motherfucker,
Oh wow.
the goat.
Oh,
In the name of bread and shit. Right, and he praying me, y'all. He praying me. Nigga,
Oh man.
that's a,
He said he ain't trying to serenade you, he trying to marinate you.
no.
damn.
Let
Nah, my bad. Yo, that's crazy. He got the pictures. Dang, man. Yo. Wow.
No, hey, and the thing is, hey, Dre, I messaged you a little while ago, warning you about Danny. I said that fool is local. Like something's really wrong with his ass. Like, be careful. I think that's what I said. I was like,
Man,
just
look.
watch out, man. Be careful. He's a nutter. I think is what I said.
Listen, I ain't got nothing against nobody, but I'm telling him and anybody right now, nut up over here, you gonna nut up the wrong tree. Because like I said, I'm a pretty even kill dude, but I ain't above making a road trip. Yeah, I am that dude. So
Yeah.
let me find out somebody fucking with my shit. I don't care if it's electronics or not. I'm coming for that ass.
I feel you on that, man. These
On some
dudes out
real
here.
shit.
Yeah, and what kicked me off to it was they, instead of it being like, oh yeah, Dredd said something like this, it was like all these stupid things like, he wouldn't talk to me in the chat, he didn't help me with my OBS, he's stealing money from. I'm like, dude, you stupid fuck. Like,
Money.
yeah, like he's like, I'm like, show me one message or email or anything where he was like, you have to pay me or you're fucked. I was like, you do realize that whether or not you give him money or not, you still see the same content, right? Like, there's no shows you haven't seen because you didn't give him money. So now you just sound crazy. And it's like all these
That's
reasons.
people's business, though. So if people
Exactly.
want to give up their money, then that's
And
that's their own business.
What happens when you don't have anything? You have to make shit up. You feel me? And I'm glad that he says that. And to be honest with you, I want to know what his take is on the flat Earth conference bringing in my 200 grand. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know. If it's kind of money. Shit. I mean, I'm not hating on them bringing in that kind of money. I'm not going to spend every day of my being of talking about it, but I mean, it is a fact. But at the end of the day, they didn't steal it. People gave it to them. That's on them. I don't do live streams constantly every day, and all you hear coming out my mouth is talking about, hey, could you please do this? Could you please do that? I don't have time, man. I'm already to the point where it's gonna piss me off to the point where, honestly, I'm hit one goddamn button, get everybody their money back, and still get the balloon, the cameras, all that shit on my own. Like, for real. And then what he gonna say? I appreciate everything. Anybody that do shoot anything to me, I appreciate that. I don't want to be that guy, but hey, it ain't nothing but a click away. I could get that shit all what it was like $400 or some shit. I could click a few buttons, have that bitch return to everybody that donated to that balloon, get the bitch my goddamn self. Then what he gonna say? You understand what I'm saying? I'm so sick of it. I'm to that point. I'm about to that point. Well, man, because I'm sick of these motherfuckers. All they do is run their goddamn mouth, and the truth of the matter is, they haven't got shit to show for this community. What have Danny done for this goddamn community? What have he done? Ain't nobody ain't talking about that. He can falsely accuse people. What the fuck has he did, though?
Yep.
Has he went out his way and did anything to prove that we live on a flat earth? Or went out there and had numbers of debates destroying the globe heads? Nothing. This man have done shit because confusement. We got to start putting these brothers' feet to the flame since they want to call people out. Let's talk about what have you done, nigga? What have Tiffany done? Y'all haven't done jack shit. Now I'm to the point where I'm about to call him out and tell, hey, look, put up a motherfucking shut up, because all you doing is talking. We want to see y'all motherfucking credentials, Danny and Tiffany. I want to see what the fuck y'all did, for real. Since y'all want to have a voice, bitch, you got to start earning the voice out here. You ain't doing shit, shut the fuck up. And I yield on that.
Exactly. I 100% agree. That was one of the issues I had from the start. They started the live stream up, and it was, okay, I'd go on their live stream, and there'd be people, they'd just take everybody who thought it was a globe, they'd delete them off the chat. And I'm like, hey, calm down. Like, I was about to get into it with them, have a little debate. We don't want to talk about, we're not debating here. Okay, you don't have to debate, but we can have a conversation about flat earth. No, this is just a hangout. Okay, well, if this is just a hangout, stop calling it flat earth. Call it the hangout. And I think that's what it is. They never became anything. No one cared. And they expected to just say, hey, we're flat earthers, and everyone's going to flock to them and make their channel huge.
I think that's what it is. They looking
don't work like that.
They looking for fame, and they want to try to, and it's jealousy too, man. Mm-hmm. They looking for a fucking lottery ticket. And I'm gonna tell you something. If Danny and Tiffany thought that Dre was gonna be that lottery ticket, bitch, I just sold y'all a dud, because y'all ain't no motherfucking winners. Y'all gonna keep on buying those tickets, and you're gonna end up being losers every fucking time. Stop gambling.
Exactly.
It's a They trying to get a name for the nobody is tuning in because your shit is whack.
Exactly.
They are whack.
And I told that shit to him. I said, the only reason I have a channel myself is because, you go on panels, or you hear panels, and you have something to say, and you don't always get that chance. I'm here just to be able to say what I want to say. I'm not trying to get 1 million subs. First of all, I don't want to deal with YouTube's bullshit. I've already having to deal with their bullshit. So, as far as I'm concerned, anybody who makes a channel to be famous got issues. It just happens.
Yeah, they make.
Yeah, that's
the only reason, and that's why you always hear me. That's why I always stay humble. I always say I didn't know that my channel was gonna take off the way it did. And the reason why I didn't know it because that wasn't my fucking. It never was my goal or my obligation to be this famous guy or this person that would be known. Anytime you go into something like with a mindset like that, you're gonna be a fucking failure, and that's what they are, straight up. I'm gonna say it again. If they not look, they're gonna have to put up a motherfucking shut up. They gotta show them credentials. We wanna see what the fuck you've done. If you haven't done shit for this movement, this truth movement, you need to shut the fuck up, man. For real, for real.
Exactly.
You don't just come out, oh, everybody listen to me, listen to me. Nobody ain't gonna listen to you if you haven't done anything. What the fuck is wrong with you, man? You have to build trust with people, and the only way to build trust, you have to done something.
Exactly.
Y'all haven't done shit but cry about another man. That ain't good enough for me. I'm sorry.
Nope. And that's why I made it a point. If I say something's how it is, I better have proof behind it. I better have a good fucking reason to say what I have to say. And you have to learn that shit real quick, otherwise you look
I
stupid.
learned my lesson. Oh, excuse me. I learned my lesson.
So, I mean, it's just the way it is. And like I said, I don't know how it happens, but I happen to see a whole lot of shit that's going on in this flat Earth, and I have no problem outing some dumb fuck shit. I'm sorry if you're doing stupid shit. I would suggest you do it as far away from me as possible because I don't care who you are. If it's some fuck shit, I'm gonna out you.
And that's the thing too. When I started the hangouts and stuff like that, we created something new to this community. Nobody was allowing the people that was watching to even have a fucking voice. I was going to all these channels. Mark Sargent and Patricia. I used to watch Globebusters, like all these people, all these channels. I could go on, and they all had something in common, and it was that it was the same every single day or every other day, man. And I was like, well, damn. And I used to always type like, yo, how do I get on the panel? I want to add something to it. They never did anything. I said, you know what? I want to create a panel and create my own live streams, but be the opposite of what what they are doing. I want to give the people that's watching an opportunity to put let their voices be heard, because you never know. There's somebody that could be watching that can know more than you. You can learn from. And I noticed, and I'm grateful for it because it snowballed. It encouraged others to start their own platforms. It encouraged other YouTubers that used to do the same thing. And Bro Sanchez never did open platforms either. I always wanted to jump on the panel like, yo, I know about that. I can add to that. He used to always do a live streams by himself. Or is it like him and somebody else, like a one-on-one, like a debate or something? That was it. Now he got the open platforms. You got the open platform. It snowballed. And what I noticed was that snowball effect, even though it was a positive thing, a lot of other flat earthers did not like it because it was something different, something fresh. And it became very popular. And a lot of other flat earthers who was already popular doing it the old way did not like the new way, because they were stuck in their ways, and that's how they benefited from it. So if open platforms become the new trend, being up there by yourself could die off. And a lot of people got scared. I don't give a shit. I don't care. I'm going to encourage more and more people to start your own platforms. Let's make this a normal thing. Let's show them that it's more out there than just hearing yourself talk.
Nope, exactly.
It's not about self. It's about us as a community.
100%. And like I said, I wouldn't be here if you hadn't done that. Because remember, before I got on your panel, before I even found your live stream, when I still thought it was a globe, I had been around for maybe a couple weeks, but there wasn't any flat Earth channel that wanted to, let me ask my questions that I had about what a flat Earth was or what flat Earthers thought. Nobody. So again, I appreciate it, and I thank you, Drez, for allowing me to even go on your panels when I got here. Because if it wasn't for that, obviously, I probably wouldn't be a flat earther. I'd probably be with those dumbass trolls, still fighting back and forth, not wanting to hear anyone had to say, because no one wanted to hear what I had to say. So, I do appreciate that.
Ain't nothing, my brother. That's what it was about, and that's what it's it always was about. You know, but it's, like I said, at the end of the day, it's all good, man. And we got I got some other things I got in the works for the family, and I'm gonna work really hard to make sure that we continue to get the message out there. You know what I'm saying? Get the truth out there. You feel me? So it is what it is. They can hate all they want. I think that when you become a hater, you become stagnant and don't even realize it, because the person you're hating on is still moving forward while you're still in that one spot hating.
Yep. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. That's exactly 100%
You know,
what it is.
and that's what, like I said, at the end of the day, if they want to hate, if they want to dox me, look, I'm not gonna get upset. You got my permission. Do what you want to do. Drop my name, drop my information. I don't care. Do what you want to do. But one thing will continue, regardless of what they do. The truth will still come from me.
Yep.
The truth will still come from my daughter. The truth will still come from my wife. And the truth gonna always come from this family. It's just simple as that.
Yep.
Flat Earth unity ain't no joke, man. You know what I'm saying? They already know what it is.
Exactly.
You know.
Exactly what it is. And I ain't, like I said, I pride myself on being loyal, and that's all there is to it. If I have anything against what you said, Dre, you know damn well I'm gonna go, hey, wait, time out. I think differently. We've gone into it many a time because I thought differently. It's not about thinking differently. You know what I mean? It's about that loyalty. It's just being true. That's all it is. No one can hate anybody for thinking differently, because as far as I'm concerned, none of us are sheep. We all are supposed to be on our own paths to what we know.
Right.
So
Absolutely agree with you. Absolutely agree.
yeah, so after all that said, people, if anybody you still have doubts, we already said what you need to do. That's all there is to it. So I would hope to assume anyone who's coming to my live streams, stopping by the Dreads live streams, you guys are real family. Not trying to find some shit out, not trying to stir some shit up. If you know, you know. That's all there is to it.
Yeah, man. I'm glad that I'm glad that you actually started doing your own little thing, man. That's, like I said, that's what it's about. You reach out to people that probably I haven't even reached out to. You know what I'm saying? And you're putting in that work.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Definitely trying.
And
you stay putting in work.
It's a beautiful thing to see that. You know what I'm saying? That you put yourself, and that's the thing. You put yourself out there to help others, and then you got people that take that for granted. They have no idea of how much time, how much work we put into this. And let's be realistic here. A lot of us actually could be very well putting our own very lives in danger, and we wouldn't even know.
Yeah.
We're like, well, we just telling the truth. We don't know who's watching us. We don't know, but it doesn't stop us. We still go out there and put the information out there. These people have no idea.
Yeah, and that's the other thing. I'm small. I'm very, very, very small time, and I can tell you right now, it's not just I wake up, I go fuck it, hit the button, the record button, live stream, and then here it is. It actually took it there's things I have to figure out. I have to think of a concept. If I just went on here every time and just said nothing, this would be nothing at all. No one would care to be here. No one would care to listen. Nothing at all. It takes a lot. So when I imagine what you have to go through, Dreads, to have a live stream that is constant. It's not like you're once a month. You're almost every day. So when I even think about that, it's like, fuck. I wish people had a small idea of what it takes to have just a regular, not even one that's pushing all this truth like you are, Dreads. Like, it takes a lot, and everyone needs to realize it's not easy. It's not just to snap your fingers and bam, everyone's here.
on some real. That's why I can't even, I can't get it popping like that because obviously I don't have the time as much as I would love to.
And
So I definitely get it. I understand it completely.
yeah, and there's never enough time. Trust me. You can ask Drez. For me personally, I'm always at the crunch. It's always crunch time. It's always, oh shit, I forgot this, or it's something. It's always something. It's not easy. I wish it was. If it was, I tell everyone to do it, please. But it's not easy. It's not, and it's definitely not for everybody. Because there are people who obviously can't handle not having 100,000 views the day they start.
Exactly. And and the miniseries that we've been putting together, man, like I watch TV shows every now and then, and you ever see the ending of a season, and sometimes you have to wait damn near half a year for the season to kick back off. Sometimes 9 to 10 months
Oh,
for a season to kick back off. Like there's a lot of work goes into that. So I'm telling you, man, I speak about the miniseries, but it's a lot of motherfucking work, man.
I can only
I'm dead
imagine.
ass. I see why they make so much fucking money. These actors and shit. I see why they get paid the way they pay. That shit is not easy, man. That shit is not fucking easy. Writing the script, making sure you got all the shots, making sure the lighting is correct. Man, that shit is so hard. And I got two already. I need to wrap up. I got half of one season already done. You understand what I'm saying? I wrote the script myself of every episode, so I'm nobody help. And these motherfuckers out here talking about I'm born bombing like I'm really worrying about shit.
Yeah,
Like, bitch, I'm trying to take this shit to the level when y'all motherfuckers on some crumb shit.
yeah.
Like these some garbage diving type motherfuckers that's talking about me.
Yeah, it's the same thing as like you were saying. People watch a mini series or something on TV, and you assume like, hey, the next season should start next week. What the fuck? You don't realize what it takes, and that's the problem.
That's the problem. They don't, and that's just like when, like you were saying, it's the same thing. I made that statement to make this. It's the same thing when motherfuckers go out there and do 5-6 hour live stream. That's a lot of work, man. And these people take it for granted, like, well, you're supposed to just go live, man. No, bro, this shit is not easy like that because people have when those computers go off, when niggas say they love y'all and I'm out of here, man, there's a real life behind me.
Yep.
You understand what I'm saying? I got children, I have a wife, I have bills. You're like everybody else. I just have found a way where I could try to balance everything simultaneously, but I still have to take care of that business. You understand what I'm saying? So it is like I say, man, we're dealing with dumpster divers, trying to make it, trying to make it out the dumpster.
Uh huh.
But they ran up on the wrong guy, man. They ran up on the wrong people.
Yeah.
It ain't just me. They ran up on a family that know what it is and will put a boot in your ass. And now I think that's why they kind of upset because they're like, why nobody believes them? Because y'all phonies, man.
Yeah. It's
Y'all phony. Y'all dumpster diving ass phony motherfuckers trying to leech off other people because you want somebody to know who you is. It's like the same. This type of people like, look at me, I'm way back here. Nobody's paying attention. Hey, they're doing stupid shit trying to get attention.
yeah, and it's
Back in the dumpster, Oscar.
yeah. Yeah, it's to me,
Oh,
the people who are really about truth are here. You know what I mean? It's those ones that like every once in a while you don't know who they are, but they kind of like pop up out of nowhere, and then they're gone. And that's what they got to realize. If you want longevity here, in to be known or whatever, just be yourself. Just just do what you got to do. You don't have to do all this bullshit trying to out people. I'm not outing people because I want to be somebody. I'm outing people because I'm sick of hearing he say, she say, hey, fuck this. This is exactly what's going on. And that's why I do it. You know what I mean? If you don't want to listen to me, don't listen to me. I have no problem with that. Regardless, I'm still going to be loyal to the people I'm loyal to. I'm still going to talk about the truth that I think is true and all this other stuff. So if you're trying too hard, you're not going to last. It's just the way it is. And then to think that YouTube is a situation, YouTube is just like anything else. Professional sports, TV. Just because you're here doesn't mean you're going to be the next big thing. Sorry.
Yeah, that's the thing. Is like you for the truth. So when you see somebody out there dumpster diving trying to lie, you put their ass back in the dump.
Exactly.
That's all you did.
Yeah.
You made Oscar get his stinking ass back in the trash can.
Yeah, just remember, I will. I'll call. Put it this way: if Dreads had done something that I felt that like needed to be said, I'd say something about it too. I'm not gonna not do it just because he's Dreads, but he doesn't do shit like that. If I had something, I'd say, yeah. So just don't think it's like that. I'm here for truth, and if that means for everything, that's everything. So if you're like that and I see it, I'm gonna say something because I don't like shady people. That's all there is to it.
I agree. I'm with you. Damn.
Can't stand the shit.
What you gonna do for a Kodak bar?
He said a Kodak bar. What the fuck is a Kodak bar? What is it?
Oh,
I think you mean the Klondike bar. He said a Kodak bar. Picture that.
That's wrong anymore. Oh man, y'all.
He got a Kodak bar out this motherfucker, yo.
Hello.
It's a Klondike.
Oh, my bad, son.
No, that's my fault. Shit.
Oh, you got my ribs over here hurting. He said the Kodak bar.
Take that. Got me.
If I had that music, Dreads, I'd play it.
I knew it.
Oh yeah. He said, yo, Peppermint Flatty, yo, just rename everything. Fuck it.
It's a Peppermint Patty.
Fuck.
Oh shit.
Oh,
150. Shout out to everything. I see you out there, Queen. I see you out there. Your sweet place, I see you out there as well. Who else we got? Dre out there.
Really?
Flat Earth under
the other Dreads is out there too. Magicians for Truth. He's out there.
Yeah. Boy, yeah, I see y'all.
He's trying to change
That's
the
how we
subject.
should.
It's all right. Hey, I think,
I'm not talking about the Kodak part, no.
Yeah, hey, I think you just had your repercussion moment.
Yeah, for real. You got repercussions like a motherfucker. What?
Hey, I had to get a shout out to the family though, because I almost real, and I like to show that respect. You know what I'm saying?
And I try. Everyone in the chat, I try to remember. Someone says something I completely forget, but I was there. I was noticing people out there. Don't worry. Damn, Dre.
Hell away from it.
But yeah, I'm trying to forget it so I can say something else without laughing. Hang on.
You know what the fuck is talk? What we was talking about?
Oh, you know.
What's up, Cat Eyes? How you
doing? I had a moment just then. I tried to change the subject. That shit ain't working because I don't know.
Hey, the chat won't let it. The chat won't let you do that, man.
You know the chat is ruthless, man. But that's why I fuck with the chat.
Oh yeah,
the chat ruthless. Just
the chat be on point.
Oh
yeah.
That's what I wanted. I completely forgot. And Dreads, you have to hear it because you are involved. So, Madon was on my stream the other night, and he was on my stream a few months ago, and we were having a conversation, and he had made a comment, something along the lines of, "We are all gods." And so I stated to him that he has to then, from now on, call me the most little high, because I'm obviously not his God's high, as high as his God, but I do get high, so I should be called
the most high.
Yeah, so I should be a little high.
I was the most high that night.
Yeah, you were. So He said he had never said that ever. And I said, all right. So I played back my live stream, and he did say that. And I told him, we made a bet. I said, if I'm right and you said that, Madon, you have to be on camera and you have to wear a yellow hat. Why the yellow hat? I don't know. I was high. I just thought Madon in a yellow hat would be funny as shit. So he's supposed to be showing himself for the next 30 days on camera with a yellow hat on. And I heard your live stream yesterday, and I noticed he was on, and I noticed he didn't have a camera and or a yellow hat. And I like you.
I didn't.
Oh yeah. I know you didn't know, but now you know, and I'd like you to make sure he stays with that.
He
All
probably
right, I
didn't get
got
on
you.
camera because he got yellow teeth.
You gotta be on camera. I want to see a yellow hat too.
Yeah.
Ain't no bets right here now.
Yeah. And he's like, no,
He
I
ain't
didn't
gonna do
say
it.
that. Hey, he was like, I didn't say that. I went through my live stream that we had before
He
and
said it.
played it on my live stream to prove it.
Hell,
Yeah. So.
you bodied it.
Oh yeah, I told him. I told him. I said, Madon. I said, I told him. I said, Madon, you're always welcome. He said, how? I said, how can I not, respect the person who like I issued my very first body bag to? He said, you never buy. He said, I have body bags. I said, Madon, you can't have the body bags if you haven't been put in the body bags.
He said, nah, man, see what happened. Tried to moonwalk right up out of it.
Yeah, it was a good time. But that's another thing.
That boy crazy.
All you assholes out there that keep talking so much shit, you're not allowed to do that. That's my job.
But God is like,
His ass talking shit.
no matter how many times we bury him, there's a new part coming out. How many Jasons?
Yeah, every time. But yeah, I told Madon, you were always welcome on my shit. I don't care what anybody says. Hey, Madon's family.
Yeah.
I don't know how he did it, but as dumb as the shit he says is, he's always welcome here.
Hey,
Did you see my last live stream? He thought the footage was real. I had showed some fake footage of the car in space. Somebody from YouTube their own, and we're sitting there showing it to him, and he was like, "Yep, that's absolutely real." Fuck. He tried to damage control his way out of that so bad. I'm like, yo, it is not even real. Satellite footage. It came directly from a YouTuber who recreated the shit. It was faker than all out those, but yet a globe earther still think what they see is legit. That's sad. He set the globe earth back all the way 500 years. And back from day one. That was bad, bro. It was a bad body bag. Like it was, that was a classic. I'm gonna edit that out and cut that little clip out and re-upload just that little clip. I promise you that, because that was a classic. It was horrible.
I gotta go back and listen to that. I think I missed that part. Yeah.
Oh man, they do it so bad. Because nobody believe in NASA bullshit anyway.
Yeah.
Nobody on the panel. It's fake. But I didn't tell nobody it was actual fake footage. Nobody on the panel knew, but they still was like, this shit is fake. They know NASA did it, it's fake. You know what I'm saying? Madon is on the praising fake footage. You gotta check that out. I'm gonna know that though.
I'm kind of worried that what if he did become a flat earther? that may not be good either.
I think he's already.
Yeah. Hey, I don't know. I don't know how he is.
He getting them checks. He get $3.75 every month. $3.75 every month. That's why he putting in that work.
Listen, he was what is that? My last stream, I started talking about Trump selling not wanting to fund the ISS, and he agreed with me the whole time. Like, you sure you're not a flat earther? Sure.
Madon is confused. That brother's confused.
Oh, he's confused. He's the most confused.
Yeah, the most confused, exactly.
Imagine
seeing you in the woods and you see Jason Jason Voorhees coming at you, but behind the hockey mask is a big ass afro. Fucking Madonna and shit. He'd be like, chew, chew, chew. Ha, 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 ha.
Fucking Trey.
Madonna, because what Jason used to have on fish shoes, goat shoes.
He said, chew, 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 most ha, 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 ha.
Most.
He said, most ha, ha, ha.
That's
Oh, shit.
fun. That is
Yo,
go.
go pop up on the panel any minute now. Hey, yo, Big Vice, Big Vice said, J. Don.
They ain't gonna add
We have fucked up and said his name way too many times.
Man, beat niggas with a Corona.
I did have to give him. I said
Oh,
last year. I said, but I'll give you props because no matter what you talk about, you are always you're always able to bring it right back to the Most High.
With that shit, his face, like, what kind of Jason is this? A fucking space shirt on
shit.
and a car in his hand. Wow.
I'm sorry. I want to have a live stream where all I do is say like one word and then see how far he can take. Because he can take anything with the Most High. So it's like, Madon, apples, and then just listen for an hour, just go off and bring it right back.
Seeing the God to eat, what happened was when Galileo was talking to Copernicus, and the apple fell off the tree and hit Newton in his head.
Well. What
It's on the
happened
first.
was
What happened? All of a sudden, it was the Most High. The Most High.
He said the Most High hit him in the head with the apple because the Most High got flavor.
exactly, of course. Of course, said. See, the thing is about that is.
Oh man, that boy.
You see, that's the other thing, man. There's too many good times going on Flat Earth to be dealing with bullshit right now.
Bro. Yeah, I'm about to go to bed. Boy, y'all got my head hurting and shit. Ribs is all tight.
For real. And that's the other thing. Like I said earlier, I think Dread's got me sick because I'm starting to feel under the weather. Sweat.
Oh man, I feel that. Yeah, that shit.
Yeah, I couldn't even imagine, man, because I don't feel good, but I just feel like, like I just need to rest a little bit. The way you sound like you were on death's door. They let you in, and they were just checking your ID.
Damn.
I was about to call Madon and have him to tell the Most High I need him now.
He's gonna anoint you with some Robitussin.
Had me fucked up. I'm so paranoid now. I told my wife, I said, man, look, when I leave the house, I'm leaving the house with gloves and a mask on. I don't give a fuck if it's in the middle of summer. I'm trying not to catch it.
And that's scary shit, too. You were saying it was your whole family caught it, too, right?
The whole house had the bug, man. And that's why I was like, man, that's what bothered me, too, because he just turned 3. He's still a baby. He had caught it, too, you know what I'm saying? It was like, that was something that was very concerning to me. And for people to be sitting out there talking about porn bomb and all, like, that was the last thing I even wanted to fucking hear. You feel me? It's like these motherfuckers have no idea what the fuck I just went through, and they around here talking about some fuck shit.
Yeah.
Like it's to have lives and people are going through things, especially with them telling us. Y'all remember we was having live streams and we was talking about how deadly the flu is for us to catch it. That shit had a nigga paranoid, bro. My
Well,
son, I took him straight to the doctor. I didn't hesitate. I didn't wait. I took him straight there. I was like, man, kids are dying from this. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah.
it was crazy. It was really crazy, man.
Yeah, I was just listening to like a talk show, and they were talking about this year the flu. It's like a weird strand too. It's not the normal strand. It's a lot worse. A lot more people are getting like really sick and close to death type shit. They were saying like this is like the worst flu they've seen in years.
Yeah, because they tweaking the damn vaccines they giving people.
Bro, the vaccine. I think the truth of it. I'm thinking the truth is that they gave everybody spreaded the shit to people that don't take it and people who do take it. The vaccine itself is the outbreak.
Mhm.
It,
Almost what almost takes
like,
those genes out that
Just think
protect
about
you.
it. It's like think about it though. Every year, like it'll be summertime and fall. Yeah, obviously people gonna get sick or whatever, but you don't never hear about no major pandemic or no bullshit like that. And then as soon as flu season come around, they start pushing these vaccines or whatever. Everybody running up to the Rite Aid, CVS or whatever, Walgreens getting their free flu shots. Then everybody gets sick. Then you start hearing on the news, oh, the flu is out of control. This and that. Yeah, this is bullshit. We're gonna
think
need to stay away from the vaccines.
in a simple term, there's 10 of y'all inside of an elevator, right? And out of all 10 of y'all, one person got the vaccination shot. Now, all y'all is at risk because this person that just got on the elevator, that one person that got that shot, has the virus in their fucking body. Now, all the other 9 people could very well be exposed to that same virus that's in this motherfucker body. So when I say that when these folks got this vaccination shot, they started the damn out the spread. They're giving the virus to these people, man. And then they have the audacity to have these, yeah, go home and you can do whatever. Anytime you get the flu, what the first thing they tell you? Isolate yourself. But when these motherfuckers get these vaccination shots with the deadly virus in it, they're not telling them to be isolated. They're telling them to mingle with other motherfuckers.
Yep.
No sense does that make. They have to bug them. I don't give a damn if the motherfucker inhaled it through his nostrils or it was placed in him through a fucking needle. It's still the bug. And if they got the bug in their body, shouldn't they be isolated? Or should they be around society, just around our food, our kids? Like people ain't thinking, man.
Yeah, it's crazy.
They're giving they're giving hundreds of thousands of people the bug.
Yep.
They're right next to you at the grocery store. Like, get the no, bro. I'm wearing gloves and a mask on in the middle of the summer. I'm just you out of town crazy. I don't give a fuck. I'm not bringing that shit home to my children, my wife. I'm not doing that shit no more, man. I'm gonna have to be safe. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna start just. I kind of stock up already, but I'm stocking up like a motherfucker from here on out, bro. I don't really have to go out there, and I'm not bringing that shit in the house. Fuck that.
Shit,
You
even
gotta be.
Yo, bro, you know what you do? Get you some oil of oregano capsules. Keep them Jones in the house. As soon as you start feeling sick, start eating them Jones like twice a day on an empty stomach.
Oh,
Usually it'll knock that shit out the box.
but you also got to be careful to go to the hospitals too. On that
Shit, they the places that carry the most infections.
so check this out.
Infections.
So check this out. A lady in Florida, she's a nurse. She just got fired for taking days off. So this talk show I was listening to was they were talking about it, and I guess with the way a nursing contract, doctor's contract works, whether they have the flu or not, they still have to go to work. Now they were talking about they were like why would you want someone sick to be at the hospital? You know, after surgeries and bad infections, people they're trying to keep those things away from people. You know, because you could die getting out of surgery and then getting sick like that. And at the hospitals, nurses, doctors, they all have to be there whether they're sick or not. And I was thinking, damn, if you have the flu and you have to be somewhere around that just got out of surgery, that's a death warrant right there.
For real. They tripping.
Yeah, it's crazy. And when they give those flu shots out, they very rarely explain to people exactly how that works when it comes to, you know, it is the flu, it is this, it is that. Like they don't really give that good information out. They just like take your flu shot and you won't get sick, and they're not telling you the truth. You're gonna get sick because we just gave it to you. Hopefully it won't be too bad. That's what they need to be saying.
That's the thing I don't understand. They keep claiming that they inject you with a with a dead version of the flu or whatever, but yet you still get you get that mild sickness from it.
Well, that's the thing.
So it can't be dead.
Well, that's also the thing. They don't know what flu is coming. The flu shots are what they believe may be
Right.
the type of strand that comes through. So this strand, you may get a flu shot, and it may
Well,
not
that's
even
what
be that
happened this
strand.
year.
Yeah,
That's what
exactly.
happened this year. The vaccines that were given out didn't match the strain the strain that they was, out kicking everybody's ass. But that's a crapshoot every year. I mean, this is how I see it. If they got it wrong once, seriously think about it. What are the odds of them getting it right? Period. If the virus itself, if the
They have to
virus,
create as they do a test on the actual strain. They can't just future proof a vaccine. They don't know what kind of strain it is, so they have to. Honestly, they will have to wait. You know what I'm saying? So when they get a flu shot is just for pharmaceuticals to make a shit ton of money. That's pretty much it, and to get people sick at the same time. There's no way they can dictate what strain is going to happen and when it's going to happen. You feel me? So unless they got Professor Xavier somewhere working at the ground some damn where, giving them knowledge
well,
for future.
they could predict the strain. They could predict the strain if they're actually creating the strain. I mean, I can see them doing that. They create a specific type of flu, and then of course the vaccine that they created actually works for it.
Very true.
I think the pharmaceutical gonna have a time machine and going to the future.
We know which one it is.
And yes, we know exactly when it's gonna hit, how it's gonna happen. It's a strain we need to give people. Like, I don't know, man. Shit.
It's a joke. So in reality, the best they can ever do is last year's flu, and they know damn well that it's rare for you to get the same flus.
Every year is a crapshoot. How can they realistically? How can they accurately predict what flu is going to come out the next year? For all we know, they never really predicted the correct strain that was going to come out. They've been blowing smoke up everybody's ass to keep that fear going.
Oh no, they do. Because if that were the case, the first time they gave a flu shot out and it worked, we'd all would have been like, "Oh shit, we don't get sick. It worked.
It don't work.
No one died of the flu." Yeah, but it doesn't work that way at all.
Just like any of the other vaccines that they create. Well, let me take that back, because if the vaccine was created for good use, they could be good things, but obviously the vaccines are used to do some dirty shit.
Well, I can tell you right now, it's impossible for a vaccine to work in a child who is just born. Impossible.
Well, see, a child that they don't need it, they got a perfect immune system.
Exactly. That body has never seen anything you're pumping into them, so how?
It's a perfect immune system if it hasn't been compromised in utero.
Yeah.
So there's a difference.
Y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh yeah. Did y'all hear about that vaccine that China just developed? They said that vaccine that China has right now, I think they tested it on a couple of thousand people, and it's knocking the flu out in 24 hours. Did y'all hear about that?
See, I never heard of that one. but they
What's
wouldn't
Yeah.
want us
it
to.
doing? You say it's killing the flu or whatever.
Oh, they did, American people and all that's over there, over 25,000 people, something like that. And what they did was, it didn't matter if it was a beginning of the flu. It could be during the process of, like, say the flu is at its worst. It will break that bitch in 24 hours. And they saying that the United States won't be able to have access to this vaccine until 2019 and shit. Until next
Oh
year.
yeah, I could believe there's something out there like that, and that the U.S. would suppress it. Absolutely, I could believe that whole thing.
Yeah,
I was like, yo, we got to start talking about like that. And I'm talking about this strain that's going around killing people. It's knocking that bitch out in 24 hours, man. I was like, man, the United States going to, the United States already got it, but they going to try to, cut it like dope. You know what I'm saying? Put a little cut on it. Yeah, it ain't going to be 24
ban it, or they'll flat out ban it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's gonna be a hefty one right there.
It'll be weak. It's going to be a weak version because they still going to need to make that money.
Yep.
And that's what it's about. They don't want to cure. They don't want to cure you. They want to keep you sick. They don't want you to get better. They just want to maintain your sickness. It's the repeat business. That's all it is. It's repeat business.
You should look it up though, Sean G. Look that shit up, man. That shit fucked me up because I'm reading this shit while I'm sick. So I'm like, man, I want to fly out there. You feel me? Like, damn, that good? Shit.
They don't give a fuck. They don't know but fucking people up.
And it's a new strain here too. Hold on, what it's called?
It's called the Avon flu or some shit like that.
The avian flu, the H1N1, that shit ain't new. That shit is old. That shit been around for probably about 10 years at least.
I'm trying to
It's a
find it.
high 21 is only
this is what they do. This is what they've done anyway. Like you went from it was the avian flu, then that disappeared, and then something else came up. There was another form of the flu or whatever. I can't remember what it was, but anyway, that disappeared, and then they came back they hit you with the microcephaly. What's that? The West Nile. Then they had everybody scared about the West Nile, and every time they come out with one of these scares like this, they push in the vaccines because they want people to run and get these vaccines. But then nothing ever comes of it. Look, West Nile fell off the net. I mean, not West Nile.
H7. That's what it's called. H7N3.
Oh, that's something different. That ain't the H1N1.
H1N1. It's H7N3. It's an influenza. It's an 8 virus up. It's another strain, man.
I see it. I'm trying to find that site that's talking about it. I see the strand. This one is saying H7N9, but I'm still trying to find. I'm still trying to find that.
I
think it's all bullshit.
Yeah, the H7N9. That's the over in Asia, ain't it?
Yeah.
Shit that was over there.
Yeah.
That's no joke either, bro. That's what I'm saying. Oh man, I think the first report of that was like.
What's the name of that one you just said?
H7N9.
This is what it looks like to me. The H1N1 was the avian flu, if I'm not mistaken. That was the first one they.
That too.
I'm saying that's the first one they came out with, but then every one after that is still the H and the N. The numbers just change every time they do. It's like a PlayStation update. You get the.
Damn, you say it like that.
iOS.
It's like
a PlayStation update or iOS update, where first you get like the 10.0, and then 6 months later you get the 10.2. Then 6 months later you get the 10.4. That's basically what these vaccines are. These H1N1, HN9, whatever the hell they keep coming up with, and they ain't doing nothing but scaring motherfuckers into the damn pharmacies to get these damn shots. That's fucking them up. That's all you doing is getting an update. So you get the maximum, you get the maximum version of return business that they can give you without killing your ass flat out.
I think I may have found it. All right, here it is. Let me screen share it.
What are they gonna come up with next?
Yeah, it says flu gone in 1 day. Japanese maker touts new drug.
Like China, Japan, yeah.
Yeah, let's play it. Fuck it.
I'm going with that shit, man.
That'll never make it here. They'll put tariffs on that joint.
Well, I'm trying to play it, but it's not. It won't even play. What you trying to do? You can't tell people about it.
You on a US IP address. They ain't gonna let you see it.
It's just like your vitamin B17. The vitamin B17 is known to cure cancer, and it's banned in the U.S. B17 is illegal.
Yeah, and
it says
It
a
cures cancer.
single dose pill that can halt the flu virus within a day. The Japanese drug maker, I don't know what the hell their name is, claims its new flu treatment can do it. By the compound that it relieves one of the worst flu seasons in years, wouldn't hit U.S. shelves until at least 2019. That is ridiculous.
Yeah, by then it would be all watered down, like you said.
They're talking about, hey, you gotta wait
all
next.
cut.
What the fuck?
By then they'd have another form of the flu, and that shit won't work on it.
That's crazy. And I'll put the link in the chat for everybody, because that's
so you're gonna have to get a new update.
Can you think about it though? You can you imagine, like, everybody is dropping dead around you, right? And then a commercial come on from another country.
That shit ain't even funny.
Oh fuck!
They're like, yeah, we can save you. We can. No one dies here. Like, why aren't we there?
Not there. That's like, nigga, I'm trying to move. Like, man, I'm trying to get up out of here, man, because this shit ain't right. It ain't right, man.
That's crazy.
Your neighbor's dead. Neighbors died, and got sick and died. Everybody died around you, but there's a cure out there, and you know there's a cure.
Right,
it's just not in your country, and you won't bring us, the good shit in. Or if they do have it, I'm gonna be real. If they do already have it, only the officials will have it, like the government officials.
Oh yeah. Well, hey, put it this way: you can mail something from Japan in like a couple days. It don't take 2 years. Just mail a few of them over here. Let us try some, and then we'll go from there. That's how it needs to be. But that's bullshit. 2 years before they could save anybody. Tell all those people that have already died from it. That's the fucked up part. All the people that already died from it, and you want to give it a timeline. Not yet, but soon.
They like, not yet. No.
Not ready. You guys just aren't quite ready yet.
It's like a motherfucker on the donors list. They waiting for a liver and shit, and they say, "Oh, you the next one on the list." And the next thing you know, they be like, "Oh, well, the organ you were supposed to get."
Yeah, you want to know how fucked up that is? So my brother had to have a liver transplant. We live here in San Diego, and the big transplant hospital around here is UCLA, which is 2.5, 3 hours north of us. And they gave him a little pager. When you go on the list, they give you a little pager, and basically they let you know, hey, that pager go off, you have moments to get here.
Get your
So
ass here in 30 minutes.
yeah, so basically my brother's driven from San Diego to LA. You see where the big hospital is. I'd say 10, 15 times to get there, lay in the bed. They take a couple blood tests and go, "Yep, it's not the right one for you. Sorry." So
Mm-hmm.
you could think you're.
It's fucking torture.
Oh yeah, and he had to do that 50. He had to do that so many times, at least 15 times before he actually had the surgery. And then now he has to take 50 pills per day. The steroids that they give him to strengthen the muscles in his liver, those gave him diabetes, so he has to take insulin every fucking day, and it's like just for the rest of his life, pills and insulin.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
It's crazy.
He was on the list
Just so the
for,
motherfuckers can make money.
I think he was on the list for probably 2 years. He was so happy he actually got the transplant. He actually has a birth date for his liver. Like his new liver has a
Shit is
birthday.
serious. Shit
And
is
he's serious. Yeah, he's serious about it. It ain't like a joke to him.
Damn.
Yeah. But that's what they do though. But that shit is literally it's psychological torture.
Yep, it is.
Think about it. Every time that pager goes off, you get your hopes up thinking this is the moment. You go through that shit 14, 15 times just to get there, and they tell you, nah, this ain't the one.
And
It's
I'm
like
telling
the
you right
boy who
now,
cried wolf.
it's not just get there. Because what they do is if you get there, they pretty much start the whole going to surgery process. And up until that new liver is in your body, is a chance it may not be 100% and have to stop. That's how serious it is. It's ridiculous. And the worst part was because they did a blood test on me and all that whole nine, and I wasn't even a match for him, and I'm his brother. Shit. So imagine the likelihood of an organ or something actually matching somebody.
Unless you got money. Now, if you got money, it changes the whole program.
Exactly.
If you got money, if you need an organ, you get that organ.
Yeah, I never heard about a president racing to the hospital to be told, "Nope, sorry, wrong liver."
See, I was supposed to, it's a lot of speculation, and rightfully so, because you got to take everything and look at it in in its negative connotation. But like they tell you to on your driver's license whether you want to be an organ donor,
Mm-hmm.
and it just might not necessarily be as good of a deed you might be committing, by donating your organs or whatever. You're better off putting it in your will as opposed to putting it on something like the driver's license. Because technically, you know what? If worse comes to worse, and a motherfucker with $30 million, they need an organ,
They're gonna get
and
it.
they know that shit matches, and they know that shit matches you through, the fact that you got a organ donation card, and they know that organ is a match. If they want that organ, they're gonna get that organ, and your ass probably gonna die in some freak ass car accident or something crazy.
Yep.
They're gonna get what they want though.
Yeah, you got enough money. There's no such. If you have enough money, there's no such thing as a list.
Yeah, it's just a price.
Yep. And there's thousands on that list too. Thousands.
Look at that dude with was it the Rockefeller dude or whoever he was? I'm talking about the old motherfucker. He had like he had like 6 heart transplants. He just died not too long ago.
6. Holy shit.
No, not Rockefeller. The damn Rothschild dude. I think he was a Rothschild. One of them cats. One of them old jokers everybody hates.
I'm not sure who the name is.
Yeah, he had like 6, maybe even 7. It could have even been 8 heart transplants because he got that money. Now you name one person in this world that had more than 3.
Shit.
And you probably can't name one person that had more than 1. And this dude had like 8, 9 of them before he actually died. That's if he really truly died.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's the whole take this pager shit. It's crazy. what was I gonna say? Yeah, it's when it comes to the medical field and all that whole nine, it's all about the money. Because if you even think about it this way, um, those people that what do you call it? Put money to them every year, fundraisers and all that stuff. They're the ones who, they're the real at the top of the list. And every hospital, they boast them all, who donated blah 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 amount of money. Those are all. That's why those people do it. They donate that much money, so if something happens in their family, they know they're gonna be taken care of.
That treatment. That's what you call it. That they call them the endowments.
Yes.
When people give up all this money.
Yeah, but I'm actually starting to feel kind of crappy at the moment, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and shut this one down. Go lay down. I'm literally just sitting in one spot, and I'm just sweating buckets right now. So I wanna try to get healthy, so I don't end up needing to go to a hospital after just talking mad shit about them.
Stop stun gunning, motherfucker. You
It takes a lot of work, Trey. It takes a lot of work. But I do appreciate you guys coming on. Dread, you're always welcome, and I definitely appreciate it. I'm definitely happy we were able to, tell it like it is, clear some things up and let everyone know they can go fuck themselves if they needed to.
Appreciate you having me, my brother.
Yep.
Always a pleasure.
I think I have to work tomorrow, so I've been trying to get on, but like you usually get on like right when I'm about to get off of work, and then I have my hour drive home, and then I think you usually are down by that point. But tomorrow I think I just got like a new headphones and mic, so if you go on, I'll definitely try to get on the panel. But I've been definitely trying to, so let you know that. And Dre, you're always welcome, my friend. Still, I'm always gonna still push you to get on and do that show. Still, your own stream, but I know you guys. I know your wife.
I will sooner or later, man. I just, I should.
Your wife, you got that whip going.
Oh
Basement.
Wait till you see. I've been taking the pictures and the video and shit before it was done, and I'm gonna show you all the progress or whatever. But watch what I do to this beast.
Cool.
this shit gonna be James Flames, yo.
Cool. And for everybody in the chat, you guys know, thank you guys for stopping by. Thanks you guys for listening to the rants. I hope you guys all got a better if you didn't know what was going on or you had ideas of what could be. I hope the stream clarified a lot for you and made it excellent clear where myself comes from with the whole situation. And it's gonna be all I'm gonna do. I'm here for the truth. Anyone fucking that up, I'm gonna call you out because you're fucking with my truth. That's all there is to it. Dreads, magician for truth. Thank you for stopping by, man. You're always welcome to jump on the panel as well. See who else is here before I get out of here. Get some shout outs. Make everyone happy before I get myself a crazy stalker. McVice, you and Sasquatch are always welcome, my friend. You're sweet, thank you. Effie Underdog, Ted, I saw you out there. Everything's love. Thank you. If I missed your name, it's because my head is sweating and I'm freaking got a headache, and I'm sorry. But I do acknowledge everyone that is out there at some point in time in the stream, and I remember that you're here. Again, love you guys. Thank you guys for stopping by. And with that, I am out.
Peace to the chat.
I
Peace
honestly think you ought to sit down
peace
calmly, take a stress pill, and think things
Have a good
over.
one, Dre.
You too, bro. Peace.